Hello, boys and girls. Today we're looking at lesson 12.10 on page 725. Our essential question is, how can a shape be separated into four equal shares? Use what you know about halves. Draw to solve. Write how many. It says, two friends will share a pizza. So I want to draw to show sharing pizza in two equal parts. Then it says, two more friends come. Now four friends will share the pizza. How can the pizza be cut so each friend gets an equal share? Well, we already have one line down the middle so we can share with two friends. We can draw another line across the middle to have four equal shares. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are four equal shares. The four equal shares make one whole. Here's one whole, and when we divide it into four equal shares, we call that fourths or quarters. Whenever we say a fourth and whenever we say a quarter, it means the same thing. It's one piece of four equal shares. For example, for numbers 1, 2, and 3, it says color a fourth of the shape. For numbers 4, 5, and 6, it says color a quarter of the shape. They are asking for the same thing. A fourth and a quarter means the same thing. They are just two different ways to describe it. I also want to talk about the direction where it says color a fourth or color a quarter. Remember, boys and girls, when they're asking for a fourth or a quarter, that means they're asking for 1. So for number 1, we want to color in a fourth. Here is a fourth of this shape. For number 2, they're asking for to color in a fourth of the shape. If you notice, all of these shapes have equal shares. That means all parts of the shape have the same size. And you can pick any part of the shape to color. Here is coloring in a fourth of this circle. Now it's a little easier for you guys to do this in your notebook than it is for me to do it with a fake marker on the computer. Number 3, they're asking for a fourth of this rectangle. Go ahead and color in a fourth of the rectangle on your own. You can choose any of the 4 parts of this shape to color in. For number 4, 5, and 6, they ask for the same thing, but again, they are asking for a quarter, which means the same thing as a fourth. Choose a quarter of the shape to color in. Do the same thing for numbers 5 and 6. Don't forget, we are noticing that all 4 parts are equal shares. They are all the same size. If any of these shapes did not have all equal parts, then we can't really color any of them in. But since all the shapes have equal parts, we can color in a fourth or a quarter. A fourth and a quarter only works when all parts are the same size. Same with halves, same with thirds. Let's move on to the next page. Look very carefully at the directions. The directions say, use these diagrams, which are these pictures, circle the shapes that show fourths. Remember, boys and girls, fourths means 4 equal parts. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Are they all equal? Yes. If you can answer yes to both of those questions, then you can circle the shape. Let's look at number 10. It says circle the shapes that show fourths. Let's count how many parts are in number 10. 1, 2. Does that show us fourths? No, that shows us half. So we're not going to circle this picture. What I want you guys to do is continue the rest of these on page 727 by yourself. I want you to complete all of these and decide, does it have 4 equal parts? And are all the parts the same size? If you say yes to both of those, then you can circle the shape. For number 16, it says draw 3 different ways to show fourths. Remember, you can look up here to give you some examples for some help. I want you to continue page 727 on your own, and then go on to page 728. You're going to complete these 2 pages by yourself. Number 17 says write halves, fourths, or quarters to name the equal parts. For example, is this circle showing you halves, fourths, or quarters? Don't let this trick you. Fourths and quarters means the same thing. It means 4 equal parts. Number 18 says circle the shape that shows quarters. Number 19, Alano has a small pizza. He wants to share the pizza with his friends. He cuts the pizza into fourths. Draw lines to show how he cuts the pizza. You're going to use this circle to show how you can cut the pizza in 4 equal parts, and then answer the questions that are below. Once you do that, I want you to complete your homework pages 729 and 730. Don't forget to take pictures of them and post them in your math portfolio today.